How's it going, folks? So I got a viewer request video here for y'all today. I'm going to be checking out the band Crystal Eyes, and the name of this song is Side by Side. And like I said, there's a viewer request. This song was requested by this ranger right here. Thank you. And without further ado, I'm looking forward to this, so let's give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go. Very nice. Very nice. I dug that. You know, it's just got this nice oomph to it, this nice kind of battle quality. Like, it gets you like pumped, and just the melodies and stuff. It's just really, really cool. Especially, I love that main kind of riff, like that tremolo, whatever. It really reminded me of like Amon Amarth. They tend to use that frequently. Really cool like melodies with that and stuff. So that really, really reminded me of that. And even like the vibe of this song, it almost had that, Viking, or like I said, like before, like battle, like warrior quality to it. So yeah, it just really gave me some slight shades of Amon Amarth, which it's never a bad thing. Yeah, just really, really cool. All the performances were great. The vocals, he's got a nice grit to his voice, and then I love like his like his power metal screams. They just really, it just feels like powerful the way he does it. It's not like this just really high, clean kind of falsetto scream. Like, because he's got that grit in his voice, it just, oh man, it makes you just want to grit your teeth. And yeah, it just is power in it. So yeah, I mean, when this bad boy first started out, and that, I mean, just really cool. I was already like on board. I was like, this is tight, really digging this. And then you kind of get into like the verses and stuff. I like the verses a lot. There's a nice kind of rhythmic quality to it. Y'all know I love that kind of thing. With like the music and just the vocal melody. It just, even that, that main kind of riff thing. It's just very rhythmic. And I'm always on board for that. I really like the pre-chorus. It's really cool. I really like the guitar work in this song. There's just cool riffs all the way throughout. But yeah, it does a little extra thing, kind of in there. It just really, really cool. It's like the pre-chorus definitely differentiates itself from the verse, but it keeps that kind of same vibe, but just throwing in some different things, and then you get into the chorus, which then differentiates it. Like, every piece feels part of the whole, but like, different enough from each other to where each section kind of stands on its own. And yeah, I mean, that chorus, like the vocal melody just really brings home that power, that like warrior kind of Viking, whatever sort of vibe. And yeah, it just lands, especially like that hook of like the end of the chorus, side by side, it just really, really cool. The only thing I will say about this song, which isn't so much like a critique, I guess it's just, but because the song was great, really great, but that main riff that I was talking about, like the fast kind of strumming, it sounds much better than that, but so sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so it was really cool how after like the first chorus, it kind of goes into that, and it's like, yeah, but during the chorus, like there's shades of that kind of melody, like kind of in the riffs, but they're more kind of, chord strumming kind of stuff, instead of like the fast kind of strumming. And part of me, like, during the chorus, and this was all the way through, every time I heard the chorus, I thought the same thing. It's not like, I changed my mind or what. Like, I thought it every single time. And yeah, when that kicked in right after the first chorus, I was like, sweet, awesome. Yeah, this really hits. But I feel like that should be played during the chorus, instead of leaving a little bit of emptiness in there. Like, again, I love the vocal melody, and it's like the riffs and stuff in it are like good and whatnot too. But like, I feel like it would just add just that little added dose of power to it if that main kind of riff was going throughout the chorus, and then you could still have it after the chorus ends, have it continue just with the riff without the vocal melody and all that stuff. And I feel like that impact would still be there because you'd still just be vibing to it, and it would just be that instead of having like the chorus with the vocal melody and all of that. So I don't think it would take anything away from continuing to do it after the first chorus, like how they have it in the song currently. But like having that during the chorus, oh man, it just felt like that was missing. Every time I heard the chorus, I was just like, man, that riff needs to be going during this chorus. It would just be so tight. And again, I just feel like it would just amp it up even just a little more, and just so that's literally my only thing, is I really feel like that riff should be going during the chorus. I mean, just boom, it'd just be awesome, absolutely awesome. But aside from that, like I said, I really love the song. It's nice you get another verse, and pre-chorus, and chorus, and then you go into like the bridge, which I thought was great. Really solid guitar solos and stuff, and really awesome job there. And one thing I really liked is that instead of just going from the solos and all that, and the bridge right into like the final chorus, you get verse and pre-chorus and chorus again, which is awesome. And sometimes I pick on songs when they do that, but that's only if the verses and the pre-chorus are like, like subpar, and then it just feels kind of redundant, like, oh, I have to sit through this again, after the bridge. We can't just get right to the chorus. But here, I mean, I dig the verses and the pre-chorus. Like, there's such a killer part of the song that when the verses started again after the bridge, I was like, oh, heck yeah. We're getting another verse here. We're getting another pre-chorus here. Like, it was tight, so that's a testament to how good those parts of the song are, that I was pumped that we get to, do it again. And then like the final chorus and all that, good stuff. And I love that there at the end, you get the riff and all that, and the drums doing like the double kick, and it's just a great way to just kind of end the song there, like, fully with the vibe completely intact and all that. So, yeah, really cool song. Great drum work, great guitar work and all. And then the vocals, I really like his vocal style. It suits this style of song super, super well. The melodies were great, the chorus and all. So, and then that main riff, I mean, just love that. Love that. So, super, super cool song. Thank you so much to the Ranger who requested this song. Really, really dug this bad boy. I may have to go listen to the album that this is on. Everyone, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this song here. Is this album like worth going to, or is this song pretty much like the main highlight, or whatever? Let's talk about it in the description below. Let me know. And thank you all so much for tuning in. Catch you next time. Ranger out.